The tenets of democracy are skills for living in our society that include tolerance, critical thinking and decision-making, thinking together and making meaning, power sharing and empowerment, and individual responsibility and civil involvement with others. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. Students in a business class at an alternative high school are using Capitalism Plus simulation software to create and run their own corporations. The students demonstrate critical thinking as they decide how to allocate their corporate resources. Each student can invest a portion of his or her corporate resources in the stock market. The students analyze the financial data of various corporations, and they compare the relative merits of each in order to make good investment decisions.
Okay, did you decide on one, Derek?
Yeah, it's one here.
Okay, why did you decide on Quest?
Well, because their PE ratio is up.
Okay.
The price is pretty average.
Okay, there's stock. What else? Go to the corporate detail and tell me what else you saw in there that you...
Well, their stock's kind of going down, but it's also been going up a lot.
Up.
Well,
what about up in here? Is there anything up here that you think that's good about them?
their net worth is pretty high. Annual profit is, everything's pretty much pretty.
Okay, what do you think about their cash? Is $86 million a lot?
Yeah, it's, well, not exactly a lot, but.
Okay, it's not as much as it could be, but they've only been in business for about, what, 5-6 months here? Mm-hmm. So they got quite a bit of cash. You know, considering when you start out, you only start with $10 million. You know, they're already at $86 million after only a few months. So yeah, that looks like a good company. And you know, you don't have much of a. Your other companies are doing poorly. They're losing money right now. Okay.
The students create websites for their corporations and post profit and revenue information for their stockholders. They compose press releases that describe their management decisions and their corporation's financial data and explain variations in profit and revenue. As the students evaluate the performance of their corporations, they demonstrate critical thinking.
Go ahead and read it out loud.
In the last 2 years, I've watched my market share rise. Also improved my product's price. Also kept an eye on the progress of the revenue, like whether it went up or down. Didn't add any new firms. I invested in a few more companies. My revenue fell quite a bit when I was lowering my prices. Pretty much destroyed my competition.
Okay. So, your market share rose for your products, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And
in the process,
now when you
lost revenue.
Okay, now when you say you improved your product's price, did you improve it for you or your customers or both, or how did it?
For my customers.
Okay.
So I could sell more of it and destroy the competition a lot easier and faster.
Okay, so when you say you improved your price, you mean you lowered it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you made it better for the consumer.
Yeah.
So that necessarily might not have been better for you, or was it good for you?
Well, as long as I didn't lower it more than the total cost it took to make it.
Okay, so as long as you made a profit, you're okay with it?
Yeah.
And then lowering it, you put some competition out of business?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of my competition.
Why did your graph go down?
It went down because I lowered my prices to get rid of my competition.
Okay. So in lowering your prices, that means what? For your
It means
product?
I made less money
Yeah.
on selling things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you get less per unit that you sell, and you lower the prices, your revenue is going to go down. Okay, where do you think your revenue is going to go from here?
It should return to its upright position when I raise my prices back up.
Okay, so raising your prices will make it go back up then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and your revenue ranking in Capitalism Plus was? Fourth. Okay. And what specific products do you think contributed to your...
The frozen goose that I was selling, it made me the most money, it kept my business going.
Okay, good. You can go ahead and save your page.